everyone! Hello to... It's been a month since I recorded this. Shit. I didn't mean to take that long. I didn't. I really didn't. But you know how sometimes I say, like, I have other hobbies? One of those hobbies is, like, writing and, like, making, like, little, like, indie game sort of things that are, like, not big enough that I'd actually want to share or whatever. Yeah. So I do actually have stuff out there that I've, like, released and people enjoy and anticipate new releases for, and I hadn't had a release in quite a while, so I was just trying to get an update of that out, and then it ended up being twice as long as I anticipated when I was planning out the section of the game, and it's like, oh, this will be like a 40-minute section of the game, it'll be done here, and then it goes to 2 hours. Shit. Yeah. So that just took a while, because writing, developing, and all that sort of stuff is extensive. And I basically put all my other hobbies and projects on the back burner. I was like, get this done, get this done, get this done, get this done. And it turned into me basically being like, I could record this, or I could just go try to finish that right now. And it's done. So I am in a liberated sort of mood. Did I talk to everyone? I don't think I talked to everyone given this thing. So, today I'm going to see if I can finish the game. Again. I can't believe that white shadow turned out to be a spitting image of Kia. Whoever she is, she didn't seem all that hostile to me. Doesn't mean I'm gonna trust it anytime soon. Any idea what's going on, Keto? There has been one thing bothering me. It's the time when she first showed up. It's like I felt something like this before. She didn't appear to be a simulacrum. That may be, but that doesn't change that we'll have to be even more careful than before.
I'm happy you said hello.
She looks just like me. I don't sense anything wrong with the causality, so what's going on? I mean, I still got my previous theories, which I totally, completely remember.
Notice anything strange?
The fact that they have green over their head feels like the game's telling me to actually pay attention to those groups. Actually, why are they specifically pointing me towards them? That is interesting. That is a little bit of an odd one for me to make the person go talk to people. Oh, you know what would be the best one for just like random people to go talk to? He's here somewhere. He's got to be here somewhere. My eyes are playing tricks on me. Yes, here it is.
Hey there!
That girl looked just like Kia. What the heck is going on? Jeez, I hate worrying about things we can't control. Problems like this are better solved with the feet on the ground. So let me know when it's time to get back out there. I'm ready to get this investigation on the road. Right, McBurn? Okay, why is that marked? They didn't seem special enough to be marked. There's a lot to worry about here, but all we can do is band together and resolve things one step at a time. Stay sharp and keep moving. We can handle this, I know we can. And I had a feeling a lot of their stuff was going to be relatively generic, and I gotta be honest, my motivation to, you know, figure out, to check every single one of them is relatively low, especially if my desire to go beat the game. And, like, actually go through the content. Because going around talking to people at this point is not something I'd say is going to probably be, especially when they put, like, little marks above their head. I feel like they're telling me, hey, these are the ones with actual substance. The causality recording engine, Azoth. The fact we've ascertained the true identity of the Black Mirror is a huge step forward, and yet... Yeah, we have, like... So, causality recording engine, Azoth, Black Mirror... The thing that made the Black Records, like 5 different things that it's known as. There's still that white-haired girl. She leaves us more questions than answers. No point in racking our brains over it now. We're probably gonna have to keep moving if we want answers. You're right. Everything all right, Rufus? You seem exhausted. It's nothing. Actually, I was having a duel with Jubilee up until a little while ago. The promise you made to her, right? Didn't you do that as soon as you were released from the hospital? She's bent on challenging me over and over until she wins. Why not just lose on purpose? That would certainly make my life easier, but she kept her promise and cooperated with us to challenge Elysium, which means I too must hold my end of the bargain and grant her fair fights. That's surprisingly thoughtful. Don't forget you have us too, Rufus. We'll protect you if anything happens. Oh, you're so cool, LP. Oh yeah, I still have daydreams to do. Ah. I wonder if there probably. I think there's more if I remember my count
I know
of
we
it.
can get through this.
If anything could give rise to an expanse this immense, I believe it's Azov, the composer of the Black Records. It speaks to just how powerful the being causing all the anomalies is if they can interfere here to such a major degree. Whatever happens, I'll be here to see all this through to the very end, alongside everyone else. You can count on it. Yep. You guys probably have the biggest,
Just leave it to me.
On the back of my mind, I always vaguely sense that the Black Records are part of all this. But there are still some mysteries left to untangle, mysteries lurking behind the scenes of Crossbow's trials and tribulations. This concerns all of us deeply. We need to reach the innermost depths of this place and see the truth with our own eyes.
A pleasure.
Together with the spectral moon mirror and Isola, Azov is one of the reasons I came to doubt we witches' lot in life. I never thought I'd be wrapped up in this as I've been, but fate has a funny way of making itself known at times. I'll keep a close eye on what happens from here, in part to repay the debt I owe.
This is getting real old.
I already got his.
I know we can do this.
To think that the Azov my family had activated in the days long past was aiding us. Truly, it's remarkable. So is it just physically the mirror, then? And it just, like, exists in this other dimension, like we have other things that have existed in other dimensions? I do, therefore, strongly believe that it is to be my sworn duty to repay such an immense favor. And thank you all very much for insisting that it's definitely there. I was not able to see with my own eyes. And what better way to do than that than resolving this matter with grace? I require your help with this, mind? Hell yeah. Gladly. It is interesting who has the Is this actually targeting Doobly, or is this targeting?
This is it.
It was targeting
Moment
Doobly.
of truth.
Okay, I found a bug, guys. I found another bug. Brought to my knees yet again. Curse you, Rufus Alvarez. We're not finished here. Victory will be mine next time, so prepare to taste the bitterness of defeat. That is appropriate. I will also say, in terms of the trials,
Trial door presented.
I don't know. I'm still deciding if I want to go through and get all these groups up to a level and set up to actually, stand a chance. I don't know if that's something that is important enough to me to see to the finale. I will be deciding throughout this process, though. Ooh, outfit.
Good day to you.
Did I get an artifact passed down to my own family would be the center, at the center of all this? I'm astounded, truly. It's all the more reason me to confront the gravity of the situation as princess. On behalf of my family, no effort shall be spared on my part. You have my word. Well, good, because you're part of the party. You get to be part of the story, sort of, too. Ain't that fun? That's everything. Interesting. And into the 7th stratum. Let us continue into the most evil-looking one.
Embarking.
Yeah, let's go.
One is strong, but if we work as one.
Oh, how did you play this game again? Shit. How did you play this game again?
Here I go. I leave it to you. Switching in.
Triumph!
My turn. Yeah. Ow! Let's begin. They're just wonderful.
I'll take over.
It's my turn. I'll leave it to you.
I'm up.
Well, that worked well enough.
Done already?
And that's how you play the game, kids.
That'll...
Up the floor. Let's go, go, go.
We can move on now.
And another floor up. Ah, the floor is lava. Crap.
We must tread carefully through here.
I wonder if the HP down is continuing
All
throughout that
open.
part when the animation's going. Because it might be. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a... Oh, shit.
A feat. Show no fear.
We need to fall
No,
back.
I wanted to
Better not
look at the
follow us.
big robot thingy. Come on. That should be interesting.
I don't care who I'm up against.
Triumph. Avalon Heart. Be
Ready?
Let's go. Come on. It's my turn.
Okay. Where are we at? Just like opening move. Here we are. Okay. No, that's good. We're good. We're good.
Listen, Ebon Crystal.
It's my turn. Good luck.
Gladly. Ha!
Ready? You mind?
I'd love to help. Ha!
Do it.
Oh, and our sport too. That's good.
I'll handle this. I leave it to you.
Switching in. Charging. I'll support you. You're so sweet.
It did end up healing with that.
It's my duty.
Very Design Knight-esque
Ha!
design. Yeah, that does seem dangerous.
Yeah! It's my turn. All for... Engaging. All for one. Ha! I'll support you. You're so sweet.
Numbers up.
This should break it at least.
Come on.
It's my turn. Ha!
Let's see how quickly it moves. Okay.
It's my turn. They're just wonderful.
Leave it to me.
Triumph. Avalon Heart.
I'm up. Ha! My mind is clear. My blade. Come on.
There we go. That one actually was that one actually hit pretty hard.
Got no time to
just-
waste.
Poof, 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 poof.
Nice.
Not much of a surprise.
I must continue to train.
Diligence is its all stats updated. I only get cuter. Look at me go.
Honestly, at this point, one thing that I really notice is that I have to be really freaking aggressive. Why? Because I'm going to die horribly if I'm not. The difficulty here is that they hit really fucking hard. The enemies hit really, really fucking hard. And up the floor again. Up the floor again. Up the floor, up the floor, up the floor again.
I believe
Up
we've
the
hit a
floor
good
again.
rest stop.
Yep, that is exactly where I expected to end up. So, let's go heal. Okay, what do we got? Mid-boss being something else that's just sort of interesting. Sure. I don't think we have anyone, like, conceptually well equipped to, be
A
a
worthy
voice about
opponent.
them, but you know what my answer to the most annoying main story fight is back. I just really thought about that for what it was, so I'm going to absolutely annihilate her.
Triumph! Avalon Heart!
Everything in my power. Destroy.
Behold! The soul of an Arcade!
Destroy.
Ready! Radiant Phoenix Blade!
Come on, let's have ourselves.
On it.
It's my turn. Enlightened spirit unification. I'm up. It's down.
Asking for it. Hey. Time to settle this. Oh no, you don't.
My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now! Termination slash! Ascend!
Oh, what a familiar feeling.
choice.
Not. This
Here
is a
goes.
sure crit, too. Oh, that's fun.
On it.
It's even more fun.
Keep at it.
Got it!
Take him out.
Let's go!
How many turns does she have of that? No, I can't just target. I can't even just target her to figure out how many turns of it she has. It's not showing me.
Bloom and flourish. Dancing petals.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Not with me.
Okay, that was the wrong defensive choice to make. Wait. Oh, she has art of her? Okay, that's interesting. Has that been brought up before?
I was careless.
It's my turn! Ha!
On it. You mind?
Gladly. Heal our wounds. Sapphiral rain.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm up. I'm up. Enlightened spirit unification. Let's go. Ha! Fool!
Thanks for the crit.
Now!
I think I already did a crit anyway.
I'll help.
Off of those, but anyways.
It's my turn. Roar! Healing strike!
It's my turn. I'll leave it to you.
I got you.
Fierce as fire! Blazing swarm!
On it. All for one? No choice.
There we go. Just didn't
That ought to
output
do
enough
it.
damage. And she moved. And she moved.
Nice!
Same.
That'll
I must continue to try.
Very much the
much of a
usual,
Diligent
basically.
Hayo stats, look at me.
I did get the blue one earlier. I forget if I don't know if I put that in the edit or not because I'm still currently playing, but FYI. So I have everything, I think, because there's only one blue for the 7. So I think I might have everything too. But yep, up we go. And forward we go.
Now then, shall we get going?
Beware, that foe is fearsome.
Man, we do like our big enemies at this point.
This one might be worth my time.
Triumph!
You know what makes this
Avalon Heart!
particularly fun, though? Real super duper fun.
Behold!
Double this.
Behold!
Let's go!
Turns into free this.
Alright.
It's my turn! For one,
Turns into
On it. Keep at it. Cut him. On it.
yay! I had a lot more things I could have done to apply damage before he moved.
That didn't feel so bad.
Sometimes they just give you the path to victory.
nice!
I must
Diligent Hayo stats, look at me go. Beware.
This one might be worth my time.
Triumph! Avalon Heart!
I don't think I've seen a bunch of Impossum tourists. I don't think I've seen this group before.
On it.
I don't think I've seen this group before.
On it. They're down.
Got him!
On it.
It's my turn! Ha! Now!
Asking for it. On it. Hill. They're down.
Got him! Let's go! Ha! That's the
Either
power
way.
of the 8 moves.
Who knows what their mechanics were?
Stats updated.
Sort of getting to that point where, like, they have strong mechanics, but I'm never going to know what they are because me dealing with those mechanics is not letting them get them off. Just because, yeah, no. It's like the whole, it's almost like the whole trick at this point is you make them hit really hard.
Ha! Ready!
At least the few that I've let go
Shouldn't
that
we open
far
that
have
chest?
typically been like that, basically. That's more my specific thought process. And up the floor, now that I got through... That was one of the longer ones because it had a gate in it.
We can move on now.
Oh, up another floor. Okay, I think one more. One more.
Glad that barrier's gone.
This one's strong. Be careful.
Triumph! Avalon Heart!
Ready?
Behold!
Ready? Hip! Keep at it!
Got him!
Okay.
All right. Nice.
I must
Okay,
continue.
that one was super duper quick. No, I just want to get out of this area because I have all these status effects on me. I never really like these status effects areas, especially if I, Let's go. Another trial key.
Item inventory.
Ooh, that's definitely going to be hopefully done, maybe. I don't know. Like I said before, for the trial keys, I'm very much at a point where it's like,
In my pocket it goes.
I need to be motivated to want to use these other characters to do this thing in question. And maybe I will be.
I'll look after this.
I'm not gonna like rule out that possibility. But right now, I have that like feeling of desiring momentum in the story, which is
Move
not
on
an
now.
uncommon thing for me to feel. Where it's just like, okay, I'm good at the side stuff. I want to progress. I want to progress. I want to progress. Let's go.
I believe we've hit a good rest stop.
Okay, I am inclined to think that whatever the final boss isn't going to be this one, and I will have time to do stuff before we actually get thrown into a final situation. I will save beforehand, just in case, though, at the very least, because I still have those other things. Okay, I did not save beforehand. Fuck, there's an autosave. She's back. She really does look like Kion. I knew you wouldn't heed my warning, but you will go not one step farther. Try as you might, you will never overcome causality's defense mechanism. Really? The what now? What are you talking about? Just who is this child? Causality's defense mechanism. Oh, is that it? Actually, I wonder if that has meaning towards it. Are we saying the church is causality's defense mechanism? Because that would be an interesting thing to phrase as. I'm curious. I don't think she actually means that, but it's a curious way to phrase that. Really? It's 3 of the church's dominions. She's really swapping out guardians with beefier enemies, huh? Well, whatever trials you throw at us, we'll overcome them all the same. Look at you. You're in for a whole lot of questions. Your efforts are as futile as my very existence. Destiny will not, cannot be changed. You say that, but you're like literally the image of someone who has.
I don't care who I'm up against. You mind?
I'd love to help. Listen, Ebon Crystal.
I feel like Gaius might actually have his ultimate delay.
Let's go.
So I am currently in a thought process where,
Look.
like,
Switching in.
yeah, I actually sort of think maybe,
I'll handle this. Behold!
This'll be fun. Tag out.
I'm actually sort of at a point where I'm very scared of him specifically.
Ha! Ha! Yeah! It's my turn. I shall go.
Oh fuck, he does have a reflect on him. How's that work me? I don't remember. No, that'll come after I lose it.
Arcus activate. Go!
I'll cancel. Wait, no, that works. That's actually pretty good for this, and that's not good. Miss. Fantastic. Not punished. Never punished.
Let's go.
Never
Let's
punished.
begin. All for one. My turn. Listen, Even Crystal.
Never punished, never punished, never punished, never punished,
My
never
turn.
punished, never punished,
Charging.
never punished. More than anything, I just want to get... Yeah, that was the risk. I just want to get Gaius down. Or at least I want to have this up when he does his ultimate delay.
I'm here.
At least that seems to be a damaging thing. At least seems to be.
Ha!
Let's go. I leave it to you.
Leave it to me.
They do seem likely to be magic using
Yeah.
people.
My turn. Charging.
Also, thought, no way this is the final boss of whatever this next stuff is, unless, like, they have a story here. It feels like they gotta build up to something properly, like, big, strong, and epic, and it's not even, like, narratively epic, right? To have these guys show up. Yay, I caught him at the same time. More than anything, I'm watching these because I haven't seen a few of them in a while, plus the, like, yeah, that art. Yeah, he keeps using that.
Yeah.
I'm up.
Okay. Here's my thought.
I shall go. Switching out.
I'm up. Ah!
It's my turn. They're just wonderful.
I'll take over.
It's my turn. I'll leave it to you.
I got you.
Triumph! Avalon Heart!
Okay.
Behold! This...
Come on, let's have our... On it.
My mind is...
Ready? Hip! They're down!
Got him.
Ready? Zip! They're down!
Got him.
Oh.
No choice.
There we go.
That ought to
Not
do
too
it.
bad, not too bad. Basically 2 phases of hit him with arts and then hit him with S-graphs. Oh my god, that... Has the XP been 99999? Just since we... How long has it been? I haven't paid attention to the numbers in so long. Oh my goodness. We haven't maxed out the Master Course either. What is the...
Nice.
Like, they're not even...
I must continue to try.
They're going up so much slower than I thought they would.
Diligence is it. I only get cuter. Stats updated. Look at me go.
Cool, cool, cool. What have you got for me now? Easy done. I think it was nothing short of a miracle that we triumphed over the partitioner personally. Looks like you underestimated our strength. How did you do it? That's a funny question. Domination. And Altina's really, really good. Because there's nothing that can stop us when we work as one. Especially when we just deflect all the attacks. Just like when we beat Elysium. So long as I'm not fighting alone, I will never give up. No matter what you send our way. Perhaps you do have what it takes to succeed. Oh, interesting. But succeed against who? You? Or someone else? But just who are you? Why are you trying to stop us? What is your goal? You seem to believe that I was behind replacing the Guardians in the last few strata, but I was not. What? Then who did? The logical assumption, judging by her words, is that the defense mechanism she mentioned is the source. Yep. We're not going to let that linger. Attempt to discover means of interference successful. The girl is not directly responsible, confirming that the culpability for this event lies elsewhere. I am nothing but a shadow. A shadow watching over a world that has long since stopped moving. What are you talking about? I fear it is too difficult to explain in human tongues. Oh my goodness. Is this going to be like legitimately like there's another... Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be interesting. Okay. Try to explain it. Come on. No. No! You were right at the point of doing it. Come on. Ooh. What is that? It's like something's eroding away at the Reverie corridor. That's... Observing new causality space. New causality space has made contact with the current causality space, resulting in mutual interference. I have identified this to be the source behind the irregularity. Current status of both sides at present is balanced. At present? So something is happening on the other side. Something that's in the process of taking shape. This isn't going to be good for us. Did you come from the other side of that terror, then? I am the first Oz. Oz XX. Ooh, okay. That is not actually what I was expecting. Huh? What does that mean? I see that you may have the power to resolve the battle against destiny. But I would still advise that you go no farther. Not unless you are prepared to risk accelerating your dooms. Accelerating our dooms. So please, stop following me. Wait! Interesting. This took quite an unexpected turn. Can't say I'm having an easy time processing all of this. This is clearly more than we can handle as our current group. We should return to the garden and talk this through with everyone else. Yeah, we're going to need everyone's input on what we should do next. Hell yeah. Okay, they talked in very vague terms, so I'm very interested when they eventually try to explain precisely what's going on. My instinct is basically, hey, this is literally another world. Hey, this is... When she says a world that has stopped moving, my instinct is like it's a world where the SSS died and it's literally like the moment before they died, sort of thing. And like it's like that world literally just still exists out there and it's literally just frozen in time, so those actions don't actually like come to pass properly. That the OZ thing, the Oz thing, really, that throws a wrench in it. Because I wasn't expecting that. I guess it explains Milliam's stuff. Milliam and Altina's stuff. What the leading party witnessed at the end of the 7th stratum was beyond their wildest imaginations. While plenty of questions still remain, they did finally have some answers. And so they decide to return to the garden to discuss all they learned with the others. At least we're finally getting somewhere. She bears such a striking resemblance to Kia. Now we know who she is. The first Oz, OZXX. I never even considered that there had once been a first of us. Isn't that something you should, that isn't something you should beat yourself up over, Allie. She's right. And the last thing any of us expected was a new Oz after the Twilight was put to rest. No wonder we are having that gut feeling that something was wrong. Yes, something about her felt so familiar. Perhaps there was an innate affinity, so I could feel at ease around her even though we had never met her before. That is understandable. I expected her to have a strong connection to Kia, but I wasn't expecting this twist. Yeah, it just means there was a lot more to it than we were suspecting. Or it means there's a lot more to, like, Kia and everything, like, is, like, connected in the background than we gave it credit for. A lot of shit has been explained, but there's, like, a lot of groups doing different stuff that may just be more connected than we gave it credit for. The Oz girls are all homunculi that came from the workshop like Little Bunny, eh? Correct. I don't suppose you know the meaning of her being titled XX, do you? Well, it's one X off something much worse, so let's stop that from progressing. I would guess it's to indicate that she wasn't assigned a number to begin with. She's likely a prototype that was created even before the Oz that was given the number 1. Oh, George, thank you! You being here actually, like, you don't have to be here. I didn't have to get you. That's interesting. If that's the case, it's very interesting when there's, like, a notable insight or stuff from someone who's, like, an optional character in games like this. I mean, I guess Trails being a game where there isn't really optional characters, like, very often, that throws a wrench in it in itself. So it's always interesting. If that's the case, I wonder what it means she differed from the others in some way. Does something occur to you, Elisa? I might have an idea, but it's just a theory. Came across records dating back over 500 years ago when we investigated the Black Workshop after the war. Oh, FYI, someone did mention in the comments that when it said 1200 years ago before, that's a mistranslation and it's 1200 hours, which adds up with the reactions and the general timeline of all the stuff happening. I'd have to actually, like, count out how many days that is, but I imagine that makes sense. Some of them did relate to the initial conception of the Oz series. You learn the homunculi technology uses the basis to forge a sword. It didn't originally belong to the gnomes. They stole that technology from the alchemists of Crossbell instead. In other words, it belonged to the Croix family in the Middle Ages. Albert said as much at the bottom of the Grove of Erebos. Guess it was true. Yeah, and now we have the evidence. The Croix family stole that from them in turn as well. The cradle they designed was originally based on gnome technology. That thing Keto was sleeping in for 500 years, yeah? So the two sides consistently stole each other's technology to improve their capabilities over the years. I believe so. I heard Albert and Maribel banter about as much right in front of me. That's just like Belle. Must have been surreal. We've only heard secondhand stories about those two, but I don't envy you being caught in the middle of that exchange. I think I understand why Elisa brought it up, though. If you put all that together... Exactly. You must have come to the same conclusion I did, which is... Let me actually think about it. Let me give it some consideration before I make some speculation on what she means. Basically meaning that they're Keto's homunculi and Altina and all that is just all connected in the end, or Keto is like a future version, or that original OZ's XX is literally just Keto, and that's why she was in the cradle, because yeah, if I remember correctly, actually Kia was like in stasis for a really long time, right? The whole thing was like she was set aside and to be used for what they wanted to do, but she was like set aside in like stasis with the cradle and all that other stuff, and there's a whole thing about being in like that glass sort of contraption for a time too. It's only logical that the gnome's first attempt to create a homunculus designed to be the sword of the end would be a copulus of the homunculus alchemists had already designed. I think that's a safe assumption. It explains why she and I look so much alike. Okay, so it's not literally... Okay, that is an explanation. Okay. Elysium managed to find someone that was lost to history over 500 years ago. and then it recreated her as if she was here all along. So that's how OZXX came to be. It's almost unthinkable. Almost. It's impossible to deny what Elysium is capable of after all we've seen. I agree, and the logic does check out. What's happening here continues to connect us to us in more ways than we realized. That's another question potentially answered, but others still remain. Why is she inside the Reverie corridor? What is she trying to achieve? What is the thing we just saw? That I like her, I get. She's not like the direct cause. She's here. She's like a notable thing. She knows what's going on the other side of that tear. The other side of that tear is the bigger mystery. Those are excellent questions. Knowing she was created by Elysium isn't nearly as important as knowing to what end. Every decision Elysium makes is in its own best interest, so she must have some purpose. Well, Elysium was trying to infiltrate this place, so maybe that. Though she didn't seem to be actively trying to achieve anything at all just yet. Even if the reason for her existence isn't apparent yet, I'm sure she has one. We essentially cheated our way to victory over Elysium by using this world to become stronger than it could predict. On the other hand, Elysium became aware of what was happening and was certainly devising a solution to stop us. It would be something that, if allowed to reach its conclusion, would enable Elysium to recreate the world like we originally prevented. Interesting thought. This is difficult to wrap my head around, but we're dealing with something even more dangerous than we originally thought. If your theory is correct, the seeds of Elysium, then the seeds Elysium planted when it began tampering are only now just beginning to bloom. I'm guessing the other space at the end of the 7 stratums factors into this somehow. Anything you want to share with us, Azoff? A logical model based on previously observed data is currently being constructed. However, it can be surmised that an impossible causality is being constructed beyond the depths. As I am only meant to observe Erebonia, my information on other regions is less reliable. Though it would be logical to assume the phenomenon occurring is derived from the events in the Crossbow regions. What's there based on Crossbow? Whatever there's based on Crossbow? I'm not sure what to make of it. I mean, there's a whole big causality thing that happened. It's supposedly a causality that would be otherwise impossible. Let's remember where we are. This space is capable of influencing causality to begin with. I'm going to take a wild guess at whatever's out there, specifically why Elysium made a copy of OZXX. I find it very interesting because if it wasn't with the OZ part of it, I would still go with the Kia theory of like it's the Kia that changed the fates of them, SSS. It still could be because of the connection between them, but it's not as strong of a thing to speculate on. It couldn't be. Ooh, they're all looking at each other, so take note that attempting to investigate the matter any further is heavily unadvised. What? And why is that? The threat posed by the outer space is now decreased. As the access has returned to the other side, has slowed its encroachment into the Reverie corridor's depths. Relevant encounter protocols have also been updated based on the newly acquired data. Equilibrium has now been relatively restored. Encroachment continues at heavily reduced space, however, interference from this side may jeopardize matters. Current models indicate harm to the real world will be kept to a minimum so long as the current status quo continues. You say that, but obviously whatever was put in place is not intending for the current status quo to continue. All it really means is we got time, right? We got time to prepare. Anyone want to surmise that for the rest of us? It's saying the real world isn't in much danger right now, but we could do more harm than good if we kept going. Not exactly a satisfying answer. The real problem hasn't been truly dealt with. All it means is that there's a semblance of balance along as OZXX is on the other side. Correct. Meaning off further interference threatens to upset the balance once again. Affirmative. OZXX also say the possibility of exacerbating the situation persists. So what now? You want us to just let sleeping dogs lie and go home? Screw that. I'm gonna get dragged back here just to wuss out now. Let's calm down and consider our options. Can't just ignore walking away now. We can't just ignore that walking away now has practically no downsides. Well, yeah, you say that. Even if it doesn't mean abandoning our mission. Meanwhile, pressing on has considerable risk. But that doesn't mean that they aren't worth taking. You know what would be incredibly interesting here? I think it would be incredibly interesting if we actually did give it up. If this was actually the end of this epilogue chapter. And the answer is, whatever we need to deal with there, that's for the Calvert arc. This is all like a big hint at what's to come in the Calvert arc. That would be really interesting to itself. It wouldn't be satisfying. I'm expecting something satisfying, to be honest, but it would be really interesting. That doesn't mean they aren't worth talking about. I'm not a fan of doing the half-assed job. I want to go after her. You do? Even after everything we were just told? I know, I understand how risky it would be. Objectively, maybe it's not best to risk upsetting the balance she created for us. I'm concerned that encroachment hasn't stopped, even if it's been slowed to become manageable. But more than anything, I can't abandon her. Not after learning the connection Millie and I share with her. She was born over 500 years ago, only to be quickly forgotten and discarded by the few who knew of her to begin with. Now she's been recreated here, only to be compelled to spend eternity in isolation for our sakes. She's never had the chance to know happiness and has now convinced herself that it's out of reach, pushing us away. So please stop following me. I realize I'm being selfish by going after her, especially given the risk involved. But I won't turn my back on someone being forced to put on a brave face as they're heartbroken deep down. Not after everything I've been through myself. I simply can't. Athena. Aw, Tilly. It's exactly how I feel. I could have just as easily ended up in the same position as her if things hadn't gone even a little differently. Maybe I would have ended up like her, not learned what it's like to truly smile. Save to learn just how happy a place the world can be after Lloyd found me. That's what I want her to learn too. Yeah? You already know where I stand on this. I'm not going to overlook a problem that Elysium was responsible for. Besides, I want to become strong enough to extend a helping hand to others when they need it. This really does put into context why these three were grouped up for the credits. Just like someone once did for me. You're so cute, LP. Do you now? Part of me thinks it's foolish to willingly charge into danger, but I hear you. That's what you all want to do, then you have all of our support. You don't even have to ask. We're the SSS. We'd be doing a piss-poor job if we didn't help a little girl in need. We're not the only one with job titles to live up to. You're not the only one with job titles to live up to. Team Bracers is going to sit this one out. And you two have our word that we'll fight with every fiber of our beings, too. We'll get through any hardship waiting for us. That's the Class 7 way. That's right, nail on the head. That's one more challenge that we must rise to, what's one more challenge that we must rise to the occasion for? Let's do this, everyone. If Allie and Millie want our help, we'll be right there to give it. I don't know what to say. Your arguments are resoundingly illogical. Yes, that's the first thing to say. But I lack the authority to oppose them. It is impossible to predict exactly where your decision will lead you. Nevertheless, all systems will be kept open for your disposal. I shall anticipate your success. Aw, that's nice of you. Thank you. You better be expecting it, because that's exactly what we're going to deliver. Because we have saves. The unknown realm extending beyond the 7th stratum shall tentatively be named the 0th stratum. Ooh, we're getting to the 0th thing again. OZ access movement record confirms an access route, but further data on the 0th stratum is unavailable. All visitors are advised to exercise caution when proceeding. They do really like to set things as just 0, don't they? As their in their naming convention. I wonder if this will connect the 0 to 9. The 0. Oh, what did they actually call the Divine Knight? That was the combination. Whatever. The 0th was in there somewhere. We'll be careful. Thanks for the help. If we're going to do this, then let's make sure we're fully prepared for the ordeals ahead. Good thinking. Let's set off to finally learn the whole truth as soon as we're ready. Hell yeah. Better reward be available refreshing the list of mini missions. Okay. Okay. No, that didn't do the thing. That did the thing. No. Okay. So more people to talk to, more etc. etc. I'm going to take a break, and you know what? Let's just this way. Let's go see if there's any like you can't go beyond here. Because I sort of want to get up to.
I don't believe we'll be attacked here.
I sort of want to get up to a point and start doing other stuff, but. It doesn't, like, give me a warning. Maybe I'll just jump into that next. Either way, I'll be right back. See you all next time. Drive safely, everyone.